Birth of the Flying Rainbow Lasagna is now officially available on places like iTunes and Spotify. I'm very happy and excited to tell you. And I wanted to do a little bit of showing you live how I play some of the instrumentation behind the title track, The Birth of the Flying Rainbow Lasagna, on this new musical offering. So I was able to level up a lot in both the software that I got and also the hardware that I'm using in order to play it. So this, I'm going to tilt down at weird camera angles now. This is instrumentation that's called Touche, and it's kind of like a pedal that goes back and forth and is very touch sensitive. And when you pair it with my piano that's down here, another weird camera angle, down here, and running it through this particular software, I'll go back to my face, that is called Lie, L-I-E. They have wonderful things. I initially got this because I thought that I was going to use it a lot for violins, that they have these beautiful sounds that sound very, true to life in terms of violin, and very expressive ways of using your hand for kind of like bowing. So that was my initial interest in getting this instrument. And some of the songs on the album, I started out thinking that I was going to have tons of strings in there and everything. I ended up editing a lot of it out because I, felt that it was overproduced, it was too much, it was never, like, there's a lot of chopping out in the way that I do my music. But that was a starting point of where I was coming from. But the thing that I loved playing with it the most were some of these very synthesized sounds, and I had so much fun playing with it. So let me test my sound levels. Hold on. If you have earphones on, test your sound levels. Okay, and let me also move a little bit closer. I don't know if you can see my screen. It's kind of fun to look at sometimes when it's playing. I'm gonna move this weird thing. Hold on. There we go. Down a little bit. I don't know if you can see, because there's so much glare and everything, but when this goes back and forth, you can see a lot of the effect that's having on the music over here. So here's just one note. See me down here? That's just one note not modified, and then here's a note the way that it can be modified. So in this song, and I'll play you some of the song, there's a lot of voicing that I was able to put into a instrument that is essentially a digital instrument. So, what I like about actual analog violins and string instruments, they're very expressive, right? Like, there's a lot that goes into it in the loudness, the softness, and the intensity of the sound that is created. And with some of the synthesized instruments, like when you press a button, it just, like, you press a button and that's just the sound. You're not able to modify it in so many ways. I found this to be a very wonderfully expressive setup, that I could press a note and play a melody with my left hand, and then also modify it with my right hand with what I'm pressing on over here. So let me drink a little bit of water, pardon me. You always know that I get very thirsty when I get going. This is my beautiful, structured, mineralized, wonderful, magical water, and I'm always telling everyone about that because I'm encouraging you. It's a very accessible way to do like a physical body upgrade, preparing your body to be able to contain more light. That if you drink structured water and if you have the proper minerals inside of it and inside of you, the cellular structure of your body can literally contain more light or more intelligence or more life force energy. So I encourage everyone, like, please do that. Please do it for yourself. Okay, so here's a little something from Birth of the Flying Rainbow Lasagna, and then I will also leave you with the links. Let me make sure you can actually see what I'm playing here. Down here. I'll leave you with the links. I'm like squatting down at a strange angle, so that you can check it out for real. Bandcamp is the best way to do it. I don't know if I did my spiel yet. That Bandcamp, they are very supportive of artists, so they give like a good percentage of when you buy the record, that a lot more of it goes to the actual musician. And what Bandcamp is doing for tomorrow, I'm recording this on Thursday, December 3rd, on December 4th, all day long, they're doing like waiving their fees. So if you were thinking of getting the record for yourself or giving it as a gift, tomorrow is a wonderful day to do it because it directly benefits me as the artist. Thank you very much for listening to that little promotion. So let me play. Put it in a way so that you can actually see it. There we go. That's pretty good. Move it a little bit better. I'm sorry, I'm fiddling so much with technology here. You still can't really see. Yeah, weirdest angle ever. That is only a little portion of the entire song. The entire song is 7 minutes long. It is so wonderful and fun for me to play. I hope that you can really feel that I feel that in the way that it's a little bit different every time. That is exciting to me. It is not the same. So even though, I don't know if you know my aesthetic and everything, I used to be very about like wanting to use only analog instruments and really shying away from digital technology. No offense to anyone. And now to delve into it, but using it to find a way to be very expressive and add a voicing to something that is synthesized. I think that is really fun. And in the music that I play, you'll hear an interweaving of different types of MIDI instruments. So this one is heavily synthesized sounding, but a lot of the other ones that I use, there are ones that are, like I said, violins and cellos and flutes and horns. And also I use my analog voice and a microphone and tons of effects. I use my voice as a type of instrumentation, not necessarily in the same way that we usually listen to pop music where you have lyrics and a vocal melody that's on one level in terms of your sonic landscape, and then the instrumentation that's on a different level. I really was interweaving my voice along with the flutes and some of the other instruments, and not wanting it to stand out in the mix, really wanting to make like a spherical world, a sonic world that you could nestle within. And that is also in the energetic arc, let's say, of the presentation of the songs, that it starts out with the first couple of songs on the album that they are gearing up, and then moving into some very highly energetic songs like Birth of the Flying Rainbow Lasagne, highly energetic song for inner travel, but also for actual Flying Rainbow Lasagne dancing, actual interdimensional movement. That's what the energy that I put into these songs, and that's the energy that I personally use and tap into when I'm doing my interdimensional